Let me tell you. Here we go, baby. This my great-great-grandmama. She was born in the 1800s. Her name is Minnie Hauser. She's indigenous to America. This my great-great-grandmama on my father's side. And this her daughter in the red. And then the one in the green hat, that's my grandmama. So these are 3 generations of women that have been here in America. From the 1800s, you can't tell me a goddamn thing. We indigenous to America. And the crazy part is,
Once upon a time, I was African in every way except for DNA. Halito family, welcome to We Ain't African. I'm your host, Empress T. Today we're taking a deep dive into a viral TikTok conversation featuring Native Black American elders who firmly state that they are not African. Some of the voices may be familiar, including Smokey Robinson and Morgan Freeman. Others may sound like the elders in your own family. But these clips are more than social media opinions. These elders are living testimony that questioning the African label did not begin on TikTok, YouTube, or the internet. I'm going to step aside and let the elders speak for themselves. The accounts where the clips are originally posted are listed in the description. So please visit those pages and support the content creators. Enjoy your visit with the elders. Family, I'll meet you on the other side.
I don't mind the term African American. I don't want to be called African American.
Why is that?
I'm not African.
I keep seeing this, that, and the third in my comment section. So I'm just going to say it. You are not African American. Yeah, I said it, but before you run to the comment section, let me explain, because by the end of this, you will have a completely new perspective about the term African American. If you're new here, we just don't make claims without backing them up with evidence. So there are 3 big reasons why I can confidently say you're not African American. But before I tell you, let's just use a little common sense. Let's just say you look at the state of America and you think, I'm done with this. I'm going back to my roots. So you take a little DNA test and book a one-way flight to the country with the largest percentage of your DNA. But when you hop off the plane and set foot in that African country, you realize that that DNA test did not give you one name or village for you to reach out to. Now, I'm sure that the African people in whatever country you choose to go to will be hospitable, but they will all tell you that you are not African. But what about the evidence? Because I did say we back up on claims around here. So here are the 3 reasons I can say with confidence that you are not African American. The third one's gonna mess you up the most. Number 1, that DNA test you just took can't connect you to a single living person on that continent. And that's not a coincidence. You see, when Africans came among the indigenous people, all you had was what someone whispered to the next person before they died. My mother used to tell us that our grandfather used to say he was Cherokee. And I believed her, but she didn't have a document or paper trail because they didn't give enslaved people paper trails. All they had was each other's word. And now the history books want you to believe their narrative instead of your own family tree. Number 2, and this is where it starts to get crazy. They were already here. You see, when colonizers came over to the Americas, they wrote down what they saw. And they said that they saw dark-skinned, melanated people thriving on this land way before slavery. That's not a theory. That's in their records. But here's what they don't teach you in school. In addition to bringing slaves from Africa, they also enslaved the indigenous people who were already here. So after the 250 plus years of slavery, our lineage became blended with some Africans and the indigenous people. Now I need you to stay with me for number 3, because this is the most important one. But before I tell you, if you like what you're learning, go ahead and like the video and follow if you want to see more posts like this. All right, number 3. Colonizers changed our family's name, which helped confuse our lineage. When Africans arrived on this soil, slave traders renamed them and gave them their own European names. and reclassified their lineage. Because when you see someone as property, you don't preserve their identity, you erase it and replace it with yours. They didn't just change what people were called, they deliberately changed family trees so no one could easily trace back where they came from and who they actually were. Your last name right now might not be your ancestors' family name. It might be the name of whoever they work for or the family they married into. They renamed and reclassified many of your ancestors to make them forget who they are. And we are the children of their grandchildren. So no wonder why some of us are confused, because the odds are your ancestors were here before this country was even named America. And they were the foundation who built America. So that's why you're probably not African. You're a foundational Black American, whether you like it or not. So if you want to go deeper and learn more about foundational Black American legacy, I want to invite you to our private community called The Porch. For generations, The Porch has been where we as a people shared stories, looked out for each other, and passed down what mattered. I built the online version of that with live meetups, guest speakers, and community discussions. It's a space where people who are serious about this history come together, learn together, and grow in their communities. If that sounds like where you belong, click the link in my bio and learn more. I can't wait to see you take a seat on the porch.
What you is, Grandma?
Yeah. A Geechee.
A Gullah Geechee?
Geechee, yeah.
You African descent?
No, not African.
What you is, American descent?
American, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You have said that you resent the idea of being called an African American, that
Yes.
you are a Black American.
Yes.
Explain.
I think that when they call black people who were born and raised for generations in this country, if you accept the handle of African American, that says that you don't accept being an American American. You don't accept being born in Chicago or New York or Detroit or wherever you were born. For generations your family has been here, you know. Built this country too. Sweat and tears and all that, you know, fought in every war, okay? So this is my country here. So I don't want to be called African American. I'm an American American. My people have died and done everything for this country.
Most craziest thing that I heard is that the Negroes came from Africa. I have history, let me tell you. Here we go, baby. This my great-great-grandmama. She was born in the 1800s. Her name is Minnie Hauser. She's indigenous to America. This my great-great-grandmama on my father's side. And this her daughter in the red. And then the one in the green hat, that's my grandmama. So these are 3 generations of women that been here in America. From the 1800s, you can't tell me a goddamn thing. We indigenous to America. And the crazy part is how they staged all this shit and played in our face. And how we go along with it every day. They know damn well Donald Trump, know exactly who we are. He went to that meeting. Back in the day, he told them they don't look like Indians to Indians. Here they got us calling us African Americans. They know exactly who they are. They know who we are. We don't know that they invaders. We don't know that they immigrants. They deporting everybody but they goddamn self. Ain't none of they great-great-great-grandmamas was here. None of them. And we sit and we work for these motherfuckers. We sit and we let them drag us. We let them do whatever they want to do to us. Why? Why do we let this white man control us the way we do on our land? Do you understand that the meaning of a damn copper color person is the true meaning of American? And then instead of giving it the rights to us, they gave it to the Europeans, the descendants. You read this shit and you get upset. And then you understand that nobody cared in the family. I'm talking to him. Nobody care about Minnie Hauser. Nobody care about her motherfucking problems what she went through. The stories came through in the family. This woman hated white people, white tea people. It's things that she seen happen to her parents, her grandparents. And then the one in the red left the reservation where she was born at. She was born on the reservation, baby. Let me tell you, all this shit is Indian land. Yamasee. They don't even understand what it is. You see calling yourself black. You belong here. This land belong to you. Here we all rent, paying rent. We was owners. We owned everything. They took everything from our ancestors. And I'm looking in our eyes at Minnie Hauser. Look at her eyes. You know how much she's seen with those eyes? And us as the descendants of these people, we allow them to reclassify us and tell us what we are. But I tell you one thing, when my grandmother, Maddie, when she had my daddy, she was considered a color. And so was my daddy and my granddaddy, considered a color. A color. So you understand what happened with the color when they was reclassified? What were they before color? Why are y'all keep reclassifying us? What is going on?
Somebody got mad at me because I said I'm not African American, right? I said I'm Negro American, right? Before 1970s, so-called, we were Negroes. Black people was Negroes. So when Jesse Jackson came in, he decided to say we were African American. Now Google searches have changed all the narrative, all our history of being Negroes, right? So when you type in black people, now they saying they was using the word African Americans. They were not. See what I'm saying? If you say a race of people, right, or origin of people was enslaved for 400 years, they couldn't read. But then when they come out of slavery, here go the books. I said that ain't our history. I said it's history, not our origin. So a person will argue with me up and down when I say, look, I'm indigenous to America. I'm a Chippewa. They'll say I'm not. They said all black people came from Africa, right? But most of these books been lies. The Egyptology saying they knew how to decipher the hieroglyphs. They didn't know how to do it. The book was wrote by a Nazi, right? So I say, don't believe everything that was history because you were in slavery. That's all I'm going to say to y'all. I'm not African American. I'm a Negro American. I'm a Black American. I'm indigenous to the land of America. That's why they want to give black people and indigenous people their reparations, because they so-called enslaved black people on their own land. If you got blacks in Japan, the black samurai, then you go to Europe and you see paintings of the Moors, what that tell you? Why wouldn't we have stepped foot in America? Then you see the real first black president wasn't Obama. Do your own research. Damn.
Were you ever told that your family came from Africa?
No.
As far as you can remember, all your family is from where?
Beaumont.
Beaumont, and you said Moscow.
Mm-hmm.
So far, all your family that you know of is from Texas.
Yeah, right.
You never known you was from Africa. Like, nobody ever told you that, right?
No.
Right. But kind of along history, we've been told that our family, our ancestors was enslaved, that they came from Africa, that they was brought on a ship over here from Africa.
Yeah, I know it's a story, so maybe I saw it.
Yeah, it's a story.
Mm-hmm.
Like they teach that in school, so people know it as being a fact. Like you said, you never was told you were from Africa.
Mm-mm.
So we was like, wait a minute, we may not be from Africa. Maybe we was already here. But what do you think about that?
Well, yeah, if you wasn't born or raised in Africa, you know, I don't know no ancestors think that's from Africa. So.
Right, and like I said, your mama or mother never told you that we were from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's what a lot of people, especially my age, were asking our grandparents about our history.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are saying something very similar. that they were never taught about Africa.
That's right. Never.
So my generation, we're like, wait a minute. We may not be from Africa. We may be from here.
I think we are from, Texas or
America.
Okay, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not African, no.
So your tribe?
Cherokee.
Okay.
North
Now,
Carolina.
what you said about the African thing?
Okay, now just say when I was growing up in the South, North Carolina, I never heard anything about African and black. I always heard about Indian.
So when did African come into play?
Well, I'll say lately, not very,
60s,
very,
70s?
60s.
What roots, around roots time?
Right.
So you think it was like a mind control thing that they put into it?
Yes.
Really?
That's what I believe, because I still don't believe.
How old are you, man?
80.
What's your name?
Marie.
Huh?
Marie.
Okay, my name is, I don't want to say my name more, but my name is Ahanu. Ahanu means friend to everyone in Algonquin.
Okay, now my mother, that's why I still say, I don't mind, I do say I'm black because I'm supposed to, but my mother was born.
Also, the TikTok girls want to know, what's your ethnicity?
A southern lady from New Orleans.
Are you like mixed with anything?
Oh, just like a pot of gumbo. Got a little bit of everything.
What's your hair regimen?
Wash it. Condition it. Braid it.
Okay.
And let it dry. Sometimes I don't even comb it for a couple of days. Well, you know that's the truth, you know?
I know.
You know, I'm not a hair person. I usually put it in a ponytail, or when and I wear it braided a lot. But I try not to put any chemicals or any heat or anything like this on my hair.
Okay.
You know.
And what hair products do you use?
Shimmering Lights.
Shimmering Lights, yeah.
The shampoo and the conditioner. And I also use Forbidden Fruits that my granddaughter have made for me. It's so hot here in Texas, and it's summertime, and to wear it down is very hot. So I usually just put it in a ponytail, or I put these two braids like this. After I wash my hair, this is what I do, and then I pin it like this here, and I let it dry. It takes about 2 days to dry, you know, but that's all I do. I guess it must be in the genes. I am just so surprised that Jasmine took that video of me, and she said she was going to put it on TikTok.
To the brother that disrespected me on here a short while ago. Yeah. You shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have done it. I promise you shouldn't have done it. If I was you, I'd start doing salt, putting salt everywhere. Salt on your face and your eyes and your ear. Paint your house with it, inside out, the floors and all, under the floors. They coming for your ass right now. My ancestors don't play. You should have never disrespected. You should have never called me ignorant, because you called them ignorant when you did that. I told you, you should learn respect. It's respect. I had nothing but respect when I came home. You disrespected me with your name calling, and you're assuming. You assume that we're all alike. No, we're not. We are not alike. I'm not from over there. Maybe you're from over there. That's okay with me. That's all right with me. Speak for you. You know, for you and your people, but not for me and mine. No. I told you, our Africa is the Grand Canyon. I got the ships, I got the pictures to prove it. Yeah, that's our area. Yeah. You don't know what's over there, so you should shut up.
It's not a bad thing to reject a term that doesn't fit you. I want to thank the elders for stopping by and dropping that heat at our feet. I really appreciate that. And again, please do me a favor, go to their pages and leave a comment leave a like or whatever you have to leave over there, because they really are putting out some good information that we all need to hear, especially if you're like me and your ancestors and elders are already gone, and now you're the elder. So do me a favor, go and like and share and subscribe their content as well. Also, if this resonated with you, you can go to my website at weaintafrican.com and you can pick up my book there, 333 pages, where I give you receipts of why I say I am not an African. I appreciate you stopping by. Come by every week and I'll be dropping more videos just like this. Peace and love to you, and I'll see you on the next video.